Very good morning, everyone. Very good morning and welcome to your first class in 2026. Okay. Happy to see all of y'all. I hope y'all are also as happy as I am to see me. Okay. Everybody, we are going to get started immediately. Okay. We are going to get immediately started. Everybody, we are in chapter number 8. Okay. And 1 second. Everybody, all remember, right? We have 12 theory chapters. We are in the 8th chapter right now. Somewhere around the end of, beginning of March, we should be done with our theory syllabus. Okay. In practicals, how many chapters do we have remaining? In practicals, we have 2 more chapters remaining, right? That might take some time to complete because spreadsheet is a big chapter. Database is also a big chapter. Okay. So that might take some time. But by the beginning of March, maybe first week of March, second week of March, we'll be done with our theory syllabus. Okay. Right. Everybody, boys, girls, all of y'all, before we do get started, a quick reminder. Can you all read this on my screen? Do you all know your exam dates? It will be good if you can start the year knowing our exam dates, right? So everybody, O-level Edexcel, 7th May, you all have your written paper. And then all the way in June, you all have your practical paper. Okay?
Why are there multiple dates for the practical paper?
Why are there multiple dates for your practical paper? Because they can't accommodate everybody in one day. Because they have to provide the computers, no? So they will send you to a computer lab. It might be MD Gunasen International School, or it might be, this is for Sri Lankans, okay? MD Gunasen International School, or it might be East of Metro Campus. But their labs, boys come in front of Himal, all of you, their labs and all have limited number of computers. And there's a big crowd. So it will happen across 5 days. Will it be the same paper? Yes, it will be the same paper. So can those who did the exam earlier tell the students who did it later? Yes, it can be done. Okay, so just hope that you have friends who did the exam, who do the exam before you, and hopefully they will tell you. Because normally, guys, what I have seen is students who do it on the first or second are not so comfortable with sharing the paper with the others because it's going to become very competitive. As the exams get closer, it becomes more and more competitive. So imagine you do the exam first and you feel you did not do it well. You wouldn't want to tell the paper to the other person. You don't think so? We'll see at that time. Okay, normally in my previous batches also everybody gets excited. Wow, it's across 1 week, we can get to know the paper. But when the exam gets closer, competition gets severe, you know, and then sometimes they don't share the paper with each other. We'll see, I don't know how it, and sometimes guys what they do is all the platinum students will have the exam on the same day. Sometimes what happens is the platinum batch students will all have the exam on the same day. But if you have cousins or friends in other schools who would have done the exam before you, yeah, you could ask them. Okay, everybody, yeah. Right, guys, girls, all of you all know the dates now? What's the date today? Today is 5th January. Your theory paper is happening on the 7th of May. That's approximately how many months? 5 or 4?
5.
January to February, February to March, March to April, April to May. That's about 4 months. You have about 4 months. Okay, that's, if each month has 30 days, about 120 days, right? About 120 days only you all have. And guys, you all know, right, in April we'll be done with full time. Somewhere around April, full time will come to an end. After it will be your self-study. You will be studying on your own. So somewhere around, I think April mid, the full time will come to an end. After that, you will have to do your studies on your own. Okay, because look here, Cambridge students, their exams start on the 16th of April. So before that, our full time has to come to an end. Okay, so yeah, anyway. Boys, girls, let's get started then. Everybody, can we have a look at page number? Students online, all of you all. Can we have a look at page number 133? Everybody, chapter number 8, online communities. I'm going to try and finish this chapter today itself, okay? So after the break, we might not do past paper questions because I'm going to try and finish this chapter. Right. Can everyone read this? And I want to give you all the meaning of something. People use online communities. Can we stop there and write a meaning over there? Online communities. We know what are communities now? Communities are groups of people. Okay? Groups of people, okay, are what we call communities. Okay? Groups of people based on something common, we call it a community. Okay, so you have the Sri Lankan community, you have the Sinhalese community, you have the Tamil community. Okay, these are people who belong to one, what do you call, religion or one faith or belong to one nationality. Okay, now when we say online communities, what do we mean? Let's note down something over here. So I'm talking about online communities. Okay, so if you can put an arrow above it and note this down. Okay, a virtual platform a virtual platform. It's something virtual, okay? It's only online. That brings users together based on a common interest. Okay, sounds confusing. I will give you all examples shortly here. Can you all note this down next to online communities, the meaning of online communities? So I will put an arrow also over there. This is the meaning of online communities. Okay? Girls behind can see from there? Okay, it's a virtual platform, something that exists online only, that brings users together based on a common interest. Okay? Right. Now guys, can you all see the purposes of these communities? So everyone look at my cursor now. One reason is to socialize. We come there to make friends. Okay? Another reason is to share information with each other. Another reason can be to play games. We join online gaming communities for the purpose of what? For the purpose of playing with each other. Okay? Then another reason can be what? To work. We have another one known as online workspaces, where people come together for the purpose of working together. Then we can come together for learning. I will give you all examples. Okay? And we have another one called create. You can carry out discussions. We'll have a look at this. Okay? Right. So everybody, this entire chapter is going to be based on online communities. What do they offer us? What do they have? How are we using them? How are they affecting our lives? Okay, let's get started. Okay, so everybody, let's move down. Everyone, over here, there are two keywords I want you all to remember. I want you all to memorize its definition. Every online community, okay, shall we take down some examples? Can you all tell me examples of online communities, online platforms that bring people together? What are you all using to connect, to socialize? WhatsApp, okay? Shall I say WhatsApp groups? Let's say WhatsApp groups. Come. We can say WhatsApp groups. I'll just say WhatsApp Pilu. Okay, something else that brings people together? Facebook. Something else?
Forums, online forums.
Online forums, any examples you can give me? Online forum is a category, I'm asking examples. Reddit, excellent. Anything else? Discord definitely. What about Instagram? Instagram is definitely bringing users together. Okay, Instagram is a platform that brings users together. We come for the purpose of sharing stories and photographs and reels and things like this. Okay, right. Then boys, girls, everyone look here below. Okay, look here for now. Every online community, whether it's WhatsApp, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Reddit, there are two things you all need to know. What is its function and what are its features? Okay, function basically means what it does for the people who use it. Okay, can you all remember this? Function is what does it do for those who use it. For now, just by heart it. I'll give you all examples shortly here. Okay, for now, just by heart it. Examples are coming up. And features are, how do they make this function possible? Okay, I'll give you all examples now. Can you all by heart the meaning of these two? So function is what does it do for those who are using it. The meaning of features is what? What does it have to support its function? So we will give you examples shortly now. Okay. So everyone, shall we take Instagram as an example? What is Instagram's function? It's all about sharing moments, isn't it? It's all about sharing moments that you enjoyed. Okay, it's all about sharing moments. So what features does Instagram have to allow you to share moments? Do they allow you to post? Do they allow you to post? They allow you to post. Do they allow you to put a story? They allow you to put a story. Do they allow you to put a reel? They allow you to put a reel. Do they allow you to react to other people's posts? They allow you. Do they allow you to message each other? They allow you. Is it clear? These are the features. Okay, function is what does it offer you? Features are what does it have to support its function. Okay, right. Now everybody, we are going to go through our first type of online community here. There are many categories. This is the first category here. What do we call it? Social networking communities. These are communities that people come together for the purposes of socializing. If I asked you all to define socializing, what would you all tell me? Talking to each other, making new friends, keeping in touch with existing friends. Okay, this is basically what socializing is, right? Socializing is basically talking to each other, keeping in touch with those who you already know, making new friends, getting to know about what's happening in their lives. This is socializing. So there are online communities that allow you to do this. Previously, people had to do it physically. You had to go to somebody's house, you had to go to a playground. Is it clear? You had to go and physically meet people to socialize. But in today's world, that's not at all necessary here. Okay, you can socialize more than enough over the internet. Okay, so everybody, can we come down to the function of social networking communities? Okay, what does it do for us? Okay, right, can everyone read it? Online social network communities allow members to connect through a shared interest or relationships. Everyone okay with this? Now everybody, next to social networking communities, can anyone give me some examples of social networking communities that you all know of? If you all want to make friends, if you all want to keep in touch with your friends, if you want to know what's happening in their lives, what are the communities you can join? Louder? No examples? What are you guys a part of? How do you all keep in touch with your friends? WhatsApp, okay, I don't like WhatsApp because WhatsApp is more of instant messaging, right? Isn't it? It's only for messaging purposes. But I'll take it down, but it's not the best example. Something else we can talk about. What about Instagram? What about TikTok? What about Facebook? What about Snapchat? These are social networking communities, right? You're solely there for socializing purposes, isn't it? Okay, so I'll just note down a few examples. Instagram, TikTok, for example. Okay. I have given you all some examples over here. Anyone has heard about LinkedIn? LinkedIn is more of a professional network. Okay, I'll show a screenshot to you all shortly. Just bear with me. Okay. Right. These different types of networks started out with separate functions. Everyone listening to me? We have many examples now. WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, X. We have different online communities. They all started out with different functions. Okay, so everyone look at my screenshots now. 1 second, please. Boys, girls, are you all with me? Look at my screenshot here, please. If you look at Facebook, guys, this is a screenshot of the Facebook feed. In Facebook, you can put text posts. Text posts you can put a post with solely text only. You can put a photograph post. You can put a video post. Is it clear? Okay. Facebook is not something that's very popular among this generation. But for example, among my generation, Facebook is very popular. I use Facebook a lot more than I use TikTok or Instagram. Is it clear? Facebook allows you to share a lot more things than Instagram, TikTok or Snapchat would allow you. Okay, so for example, this is what Facebook is. Okay, then everybody, if you look at Instagram, this is what you would see on an Instagram feed. It's all about moments. What are people doing right now? Okay, and then for example, if you look at somebody outside, come on in. If you look at LinkedIn, guys, girls, look at LinkedIn. LinkedIn is all about your career, your experience, your qualifications, your knowledge. Everyone, can I look at the interface over here? These are all social networking communities, but their functions are slightly different. I just showed you LinkedIn, everybody. I'll zoom out, nothing much to see, but you can see LinkedIn is all about being professional. This is a profile picture that none of y'all would ever use on Instagram or TikTok, isn't it? On Instagram or TikTok, you would feel like putting something a bit more crazy, isn't it? You wouldn't put something so professional, isn't it? But on LinkedIn, you want to be professional. It's all about career, qualifications, experience. Okay? Everybody, are we okay with this? This is what you would see on Instagram, and this is what Facebook looks like. Okay? Right. Can you all read the next statement over here? Can you all read this statement over here? Come on, everyone. The features and use of different types of social network are starting to mix together. What do they mean by this? Guys, do you all agree that Instagram and TikTok have similar features? Even though their functions are different. Instagram is all about moments. What do you call? Posts and videos. TikTok focuses a lot only on videos, right? TikTok focuses heavily a lot on videos. But don't they have similar features? Don't they both have messaging? Don't they both have commenting? Don't they both have reactions? Don't they both have stories? Isn't it? Even though their functions are different, their features are pretty much the same. Isn't it? Okay, even though their functions are different, the features that they have would be pretty similar. Okay, keep reading it, guys. Read the example I have given you all. So now Twitter is not there anymore. It should be changed to X. I don't think any of you all over here are using X, isn't it? The way X, now X, if you look at it guys, it has similar features, but its function is different. Is it clear? In X also you have posts, you have commenting, you have reactions, you have sharing. Is it clear? But the way people use X is a lot different from the way they use Instagram, even though the features are the same. Okay? Right. Now boys, girls, shall we have a look at some of the features you would find in a social networking community? Okay, let's have a look at some of them. Okay? Right, feature number 1. When you create an account with a social networking community, you can add information about yourself. Typically, what do we call this feature? You can tell who you are. Wish me on this date, call me by this name. Bio, okay, we call it your bio, isn't it? Generally, they call this bio. So this is something on your profile. Now guys, if you take Facebook, Facebook allows you to put a detailed bio about yourself. Okay, watch Facebook. Everyone, look at Facebook. The amount of information you can give about yourself. Look at this screenshot. I hope you all can see it. You can have a profile picture, you can have a cover picture, you can say what you do, you can say your occupation, you can say where you're living, you can say who you're in a relationship with, you can say where you studied, what languages, from where are you, your date of birth, who have you worked with, what college you went to, what high school you went to, music that you're interested in, who are your roommates, okay? Then for example, who you're in a relationship with, lots of information you can give about yourself on Facebook. Does Instagram allow all this? Instagram gives you how many characters? 225 characters or less than that also. Instagram basically gives you a small space, right? And they say you can only describe yourself inside this small space. Is it clear? Facebook allows you to give a full, what do you call, history about yourself, okay? Everything you can tell about yourself on Facebook, okay? But if you come onto Instagram, guys, you can see this is all you have. You have only this much of space to describe yourself. So the way people describe themselves on Instagram is very much different from the way they describe it on Facebook. Are we all okay with this? Okay? Same feature, but the way it's used is different. Okay? Right. I'm going to zoom out. Right. Can you all read the next point, everybody? A collection of information is known as a profile. Do you all agree? Every online, every social networking community will have a profile. A profile is information about yourself. Okay, right. Inside your profile, what would you have? Do you all agree with all these things? So Facebook has all these things. But if you take Instagram, if you take TikTok, they do not have all these things. Okay, they don't ask you for your date of birth and your location and your language and all that. Okay, details about the user's work and education. LinkedIn focuses a lot on that. If you go into LinkedIn, they allow you to properly describe where you studied, who you worked with, what did you achieve, what are your qualifications, what are you doing right now. That's what LinkedIn focuses on them. Okay. Then family details such as relationship status, family members and pets and all that. Facebook allows you to add all that. Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat doesn't allow you to add all that. Read the next one. Contact information. Some platforms allow you, some platforms don't allow you. But is it a very good idea to give out your contact information? You guys by now have understood. It's better not to give it out. Then profile and background images. Facebook allows you to put a profile picture and a background picture. Instagram doesn't have that. Instagram has only a profile picture. Okay, right. Then guys, do you all agree with feature number 3? Facebook, you can add a friend. On Instagram, you can follow people. Earlier, there are some platforms where they say connect. Earlier, we had something called Google Plus. Google Plus, yeah, it's closed down now. Earlier, Google had their own social network. In that, they don't say friend and followers. They had something called connect. Okay, I think in LinkedIn also it goes as connect. In LinkedIn, you connect with other people. You don't add a friend or follow them. You connect with them. Okay, right. Can you guys read the next feature? There would be a stream. Some platforms call it where you see everybody's posts. Some platforms call it a stream. Some platforms call it a feed. Some platforms call it a wall. Some platforms call it a timeline. What is it called on Instagram? On Instagram, what do we call it? As you open Instagram, you can see all the posts. No, what do we call that? Sorry? Feed, no? On Instagram, it's called your feed. Okay? Then another feature is what? status, update, stories, posts. Okay, you're all familiar with these, right? Read the next feature. You can have groups, you can have communities, you can have lists, you can have channels, you can have circles. Okay, WhatsApp, for example, is having channels. On Instagram, what is it called? Group. Yes or no? I'm not that familiar with Instagram. It's called groups, right? Can you create a group on Instagram? You can. So on Instagram, it's called a group. On WhatsApp also, you have groups. Do we have communities anywhere? WhatsApp has communities. Inside a community, you can have channel. Anyway, whatever. I'm a bit confused here. Anyway, you all get my point, right? These are features that exist inside social networking communities. Right, can you all keep reading it, guys? Next, tags. You can categorize your content by person, by location, okay? You can tag. This allows members to categorize the content they create and post on social networking communities. Everyone know what tagging is, right? When you post something on Instagram, you can tag the people in that photograph. You can tag your location. We call it geo-tagging. Okay? Then guys, do you all agree with user suggestions? User suggestions is where the platform will suggest who should you follow. Okay? The platform will study your interests, will analyze your interests, and then will say, would you be interested in connecting with this person? This person has the same location as you. This person has the same interest as you. So there is a good chance that both of y'all would like to connect. Is it clear? This is what we call user suggestions. The platform knows your interests now. They are monitoring you continuously. Okay, so they know what your interests are. Based on your interests, they will start making suggestions. And sometimes these suggestions are extremely, accurate. Okay? Can you guys go through it? Read what I have highlighted. Come on everyone, read what I have highlighted. They normally analyze your interests. Okay, what are you interested in? And then based on that, they will start suggesting other people that you might be interested in following. So for example, they see you're listening to certain music tracks. So then most probably that musician's page you would like to follow. Or for example, people who are also interested in musician, you might like to follow. People who are organizing events for that musician, you might like to follow. Is it clear? Groups that are promoting that musician, you might like to follow. So it will start suggesting these for you. Okay? Then guys, feature number 9, reactions, ratings, likes, upvotes, downvotes. So on Facebook, we have reactions, ratings, any platform you all can give me that has ratings out of 5. Uber is not social networking now. Uber is not social networking. Any examples for ratings? Nobody has ratings now. Ratings I can't think of. Likes, Facebook has like, even YouTube has upvote, downvote. On YouTube you can thumbs up or thumbs down, upvote or downvote. Okay. Everybody, do you all know what is sharing? You can share somebody else's content. Okay, you all know about this. Comments and quotes, you all know about this. You can comment on other people's posts. Third-party integration, everybody, do you all know about this? Certain websites, guys, you can sign up using your Facebook account. You can sign up using your Instagram account. Do you all know about this? Certain online gaming communities also, they allow you to sign up using your Facebook account. Okay, this is what we call third-party integration. You can sign up using your Facebook account. Okay, then don't some platforms have this feature, especially gaming platforms. You can share your achievements straight from the platform to your Facebook account. Straight from the platform to your Instagram account. I don't know if you guys have come across this. Certain platforms, they have a feature where the platform and your social media account are connected. So when you achieve something in the game, that achievement, you can directly share it to your Instagram account. Okay? Right. Then everybody, private message, direct messages, inbox, notifications. Then we have targeted marketing. Everybody, you all know what is targeted marketing? Targeted marketing is where you're seeing advertisements that are related to your interests. Now guys, think about this. Facebook is 100% free. Instagram is 100% free. Is it clear? How are these platforms making their money? They are running on massive servers. They have many employees working. Okay, and you are able to post unlimited number of photographs, unlimited number of videos. They need storage space, right? They have bills to pay. How are they affording it? Where are they earning from? Any ideas? Selling your information to other companies. Okay, more than that, advertisements. Okay, when you install Instagram on your phone, what does it tell you? We need access to your microphone, we need access to your camera, we need access to your gallery, we need access to your location, we need access to your contacts. Is it clear? When you install Instagram on your phone, it says we need access to all these different sources. Now, when Instagram has access to all these different sources, it knows what you're talking. It knows, for example, who your contacts are. It knows where you have been. When it knows it, it knows what you have typed because it has access to your keyboard as well. When it has access to all these sources, don't you think it can figure out your interests? It can definitely figure out what you're interested in. You get it? It also knows where you're located. And based on that information, it can show you advertisements. Everybody okay with this? Since it knows what you're interested in, since it knows where you are, based on this information, it can show you ads that are relevant to your interests. Everybody okay with this? What do we call that? We call that targeted marketing. Do you know why social media is so addictive? Why is it that it's very difficult to get out of TikTok? Why is it so difficult to get out of Instagram? Why is it that you just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling? Why is it? There are more suggestions, meaning they continuously keep showing you content that you're actually interested in. TikTok is not showing you random content. No. Instagram is not showing you random content. They are showing you content that they know you are interested in. They know your interests now. They know what excites you. They know what keeps you watching now. So based on that, they keep showing you content. That's why it's so difficult to close the app and you just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Okay? Right. Can you guys read the meaning of targeted marketing? Read the meaning of targeted marketing below. So social media platforms make lots of money. Most of their revenue comes from targeted marketing. Okay, they tell companies, you give us your product, you tell us the advertisement, we will show it to the right people. Is it clear? So for example, there is a cafe operating in Kohuwala. So the cafe wants to promote itself now, so they give the ad to Facebook. And then Facebook will show that ad only to people who are living in Kohuwala, who have an interesting coffee, who have visited a recent coffee shop, for example. Facebook will only show the ads to those people. Not everybody gets to see the ad. We call this targeted marketing. You target who to show the ad to. Okay? Right. Can you guys read it? These are all features of online, social networking communities. Okay? Amar, okay there? Then guys, can you all read point number 16, analytics? Some of you all will be very particular about this. Okay? I hope you all are not so particular about it. Number 16, guys, girls. So social network communities, what do? They allow you to see how many people saw your story, how many people went to the next story of yours, how many people, for example, watched the entire video you posted, how many people reacted to your post, how many people commented. So for example, they'll say 5,000 people saw your post, from that only 25% reacted to it. Is it clear? Or they'll say, for example, you put 4 stories, 100 people saw story number 1, but only 80 people saw story number 2. Is it clear? They'll give you numbers telling you how you're performing on the platform. Do not take those numbers so seriously. Because when you start taking those numbers so seriously, what happens? You start putting your happiness in other people's hands. When other people react to your post only, you become happy. When other people see your video only, you become happy. That's a very dangerous place to be in. Okay, when you put your happiness in other people's control, they have to see it, they have to react, they have to comment, then only I'll be happy. That's a very dangerous place. You're going to be miserable your whole life. Is it clear? So don't take those numbers so seriously. Okay? Right. But if you are running a business, do you take these numbers seriously? If you are running a business, you are promoting your goods, yes, then you take those numbers seriously. You need to know what are people looking at, what are people reacting to, what is working, what is not working, yes. That's when you are running a business. But when it's your personal profile, do not worry about those numbers. Don't let those numbers control your happiness. Okay? Right. Can you guys read it to yourselves now? I'll show you all some screenshots here and there so that you all can understand it. Sorry? So example guys, can you all read this? It will tell you in the last 7 days, your post reached 14,236 accounts, for example. It's a 7% increase from from August 30th to September 5th, for example. Which countries saw your posts? Mostly it was the US, it was Canada next, UK, Mexico. I'm just giving you all an example of analytics, okay? It will give you in detail who saw your post, what did they do with it, did they react to it, how many reacted, how many commented, how many skipped it. And then for example, if you post a video, it will say 80% of the people who saw the video watched the entire video. Then it will tell you, for example, 60% watched only the first minute only. From that, 20% watched only 30 seconds. It will give you in detail how did people view your content. Again, I'm reminding you all, if it's a business, yes, take those numbers seriously. But if it's your personal profile, I would recommend ignore those numbers. Okay, when you put a story, and if you're going and watching who saw the story, how many went to the next story, that's a very dangerous place to be in. Okay, because you're affecting your mood based on how other people are reacting. That's a very dangerous place to be because that will always keep you miserable. Okay, so like again, I'm reminding you all, analytics only take it seriously when it's a business. And it's your what you call your personal profile. Don't worry about what other people think about it. Okay. Right, shall we move away from here? So everybody, these are some of the features of social networking communities. If you all can have about 3 in mind, that's good enough. Okay, 3 features. Okay. Before we look at the next community, everybody, did you all have 3 in mind? Do you all think, now we have another community called online gaming now, don't read it, look at me. Do you all think social networking communities and online gaming communities, do you think they'll have any similar features? Tell me. He says yes. So like what? Messaging will definitely be there. Notifications will definitely be there. Reactions will be there, I think so. Okay, anything else? Profile will be there, definitely profile will be there. You guys, sorry? He said notifications. Notifications will be there. Okay guys, do you all see this? Even though online gaming function is different from social networking, they could both have similar features. You get it? Both of them will have profiles. Both of them will have posts. Both of them will have stories. Is it clear? Even though their functions are different. One focuses on socializing, the other focuses on gaming, but they could have similar features. Okay? Right. Now with that in mind, can you all read it? Read the purpose of it. So online gaming communities bring users together for the purposes of gaming. It doesn't matter where you're located, you can play with your friends. Okay? So examples of online gaming includes PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, Steam. There are so many examples, I have listed only a few. Can you all go through the features that you would typically find in an online gaming community? So number 1 is, guys, you can join the community using your social media profile. So whenever you make an achievement, you can directly share it to your social media profile. Okay? User profiles, information that allows users to find out how to complete games. Basically like tutorials. Experience points. You know what are experience points? Like achievements. So when you go to a gamer's profile, you can see what he has achieved, the badges he has achieved, what is his ranking. Okay? Read the next one. Statuses that allow users to see if other members are online. Okay? Notifications about what is happening in the game. All good? Can you all have 3 in mind? 3 features of online gaming communities. Okay? Rohan, okay there? As online, everyone okay there, no? So we're going to move away from here then. Okay, we have seen social networking, we have seen online gaming. Now let's move on to the next one. Online workspaces. Girls over there, all of you all. A platform that brings users together for the purposes of working together. You can be located in different parts of the world, but using an online workspace, users can come together. Are we all okay with this? Can you all read it? I have a video to show you all. Can all of you all read it? Everyone knows the meaning of collaborate, right? Collaborate means bringing users together to work upon the same project. Guys online, can you all read it? I'll load the video in the meantime. Girls, read it, will you?
You need tools with the speed, simplicity, and intelligence to keep up with the pace of collaboration.
Why we're introducing.
Okay, that was a very simple example of an online workspace. Okay, now boys, girls, can you all read it? The features of online workspace. Everybody, you all know what cloud storage is, right? Where are you saving your files?
Server.
On server computers and accessing them through the. If you're saving them on servers, you need what to access them? You need internet connection. You access them through the internet. Using the internet, you will access these files. Okay, you don't store the files on your local storage, no. You will be storing the files on server computers. So everybody in the organization can access those files. Then guys, do you all know what are web applications? Web applications are applications that run on the internet. Okay, normally where do we install applications? We install on our local storage now. All of you all, when you all were using Microsoft Word, where was Microsoft Word installed? It was installed on your local storage, right? We have another one known as web application, where Office is running on the internet. It's not on your local storage. Okay, so in an online workspace, you will have cloud storage. You will also have web applications. Applications that are running on the server, not on your local storage. Okay. Why do we have it? So that members can work on documents through web browsers. Okay, can you all read the next one? Commenting feature would be there. So employees can comment on what's going on. Everyone know what is collaborative working? Multiple users can work upon the same file at the same time. Are we all okay with this? Everybody? I feel like it's not okay. Can we start taking down definitions, please? Everybody, cloud storage, can you put an arrow and please write down the meaning? Everybody, cloud storage, what's the meaning? Storing files on the internet. Cloud storage definition is what? Storing files on the internet. Storing meaning of cloud storage is storing files on the internet. Then web applications, everybody. Applications that run on the internet. Web applications, can I have a definition? Applications that run on the internet. You access them basically through the internet. Applications that run on the internet. Okay, I'm going to show you all real life examples, everybody. Took it down. Cloud storage, we have a separate chapter about cloud. Our last chapter in this textbook is cloud storage. Okay. Zoom is not a, is Zoom a web application? It is. Without the internet, you can't use it now. It's a web application. Typically, when we say web application, it's something that you access through a web browser. Now, Zoom, you can install it on your local storage, but you can only use it when the internet is there, when the internet is working. So Zoom is like a mix of both. You install it on your local storage, but it only functions when the internet is connected. YouTube, yes. I'll give you a proper example now. Everyone, look here, Vinu. Everyone look here. This is an example of cloud storage. Where is Chrome? I'm going to open up Chrome now. Guys, I store all my files on OneDrive. OneDrive is an example of cloud storage. Okay. So all my files are stored on OneDrive. So everyone look here. No matter if my laptop breaks even, no problem. I mean, it's a loss for me, but my files are not lost. My files are on the server. So I can even use my smartphone, my tab, somebody else's laptop even to access my files. So everyone look here. For example, we'll go into your class folder, full-time O-level, theory for example. Okay. Now for example, guys, look here. These are my web applications. These are applications I can access through my web browser. So look here, when I click on this application, look here, Microsoft Word is going to open. Look, Microsoft Word is opening, but it's opening through a web browser. Okay, I need the internet to access it. Still loading, there you go. This is what we call a web application. Okay, it's running on a web browser. I need internet access to use this application. Is it clear? And then guys, look here, I'll show you all one more really good feature. What I can do is, everyone look here, I can click on share. When I click on share, what can I do?
Share, Control plus Z, Control plus.
Everyone here, when I click on share, I can get other people, I can add other people to this document. So what do we call this, sir? I can add other people to also work with me on the same document. Collaborative working. This is what we call collaborative working. At the same time, many people can work on the same document. We call this collaborative working. Okay, now you all understood it, right? Girls, boys, everyone, okay with this? Right, I'm going to minimize it. Can you all keep reading it, everyone? Can you all read the other features? Yeah. Messaging system, I showed it to you. Microsoft Teams has. Shared calendar, everyone know what a shared calendar is? A shared calendar means a calendar that's going to be used by all the employees. So you can see company deadlines, upcoming events, okay, important dates, okay? All that can be seen on a shared calendar. And there will be a shared contact list, so you can message whoever you need to message. Then there would be systems for booking resources such as ICT equipment. The platform will allow you, for example, to book projectors, to book meeting rooms, okay? Then, for example, there would be a virtual meeting space, okay? There will be an online meeting space in an online workspace. Can you all have three features in mind, everybody? Come on, everyone. Three features of online workspaces in mind. What is our topic here today? Online communities, okay? Online communities, okay? Platforms that exist on the internet that bring people together for a common purpose, okay? Then guys, girls, something else, virtual learning environment, okay? Many of us are used to a physical learning environment now. We come to a school, we come to an institute, we come into a classroom, that's where learning happens. But in today's world, because the internet has become so accessible, we have something called virtual learning environment, okay? Where users come together for the purposes of learning. I'll be giving you all examples, everybody. Can you all read the function over here? Allow students and teachers to use learning and assessment materials online, okay? Right, now boys, girls, can you all go through the features and then we'll watch the video? So then while watching the video, I can tell you, see, this feature is here, this feature is here. Can everyone go through the features? Abdul, all of you, come on. You can have a wall or a timeline to see what teachers have posted. Okay, just like you have an Instagram feed where you can see what others have posted. In a VLE, you can see what your lecturers have posted. There will be a notice board telling you about upcoming events, deadlines, important dates. Okay, then you can share files on the VLE. Then you can do quizzes, MCQs on the VLE. Okay, any examples that are coming to your mind? No, of VLEs. In this classroom, what were we using for ICT? Google Classroom. On Google Classroom, you have a feed. It shows you all the assignments, isn't it? You can do assignments on Google Classroom. You can upload assignments on Google Classroom. Notice board, of course, I never used. Okay. Then you can have tools for submitting documents, for assignments. There will be a login system. There would be a document editor. There would be a grade book, so you can see all the marks you have scored so far. Okay. There would be statistics and analytics showing you how much you scored, what is your average, what is your ranking, things like that. Okay. So shall we watch a video of it now? Everyone? So I'm going to show you a LMS, not a VLE, but it's very similar to a VLE as well. It's called Moodle. So guys, can you all see? This is your timeline. Can you all see? You can see all the assignments that have been posted. And then you can attempt the quiz on the VLE itself. Okay? Then you can submit your assignments on the VLE itself. On the VLE itself, you are submitting your assignments. Okay? Then you can carry out discussions. Okay, the teacher can open up a topic and you guys can contribute towards the topic. Okay, online discussions can take place. Then you can join classes through the VLE itself. Through the VLE itself, live classes you can join. You can even watch recordings of the classes. Okay. Now let's see from the teacher's side what he or she can do. So they can post courses, they can post various courses. Okay, so O-level ICT, A-level ICT, AS level ICT, okay, O-level computer science, AS level computer science. We can post various courses. Inside each course, we can have different chapters. Okay. Okay, so this is a simple example of a virtual learning environment. Users are coming together for the purposes of learning. Okay, it doesn't matter where they are located. Okay, right. So everybody under VLEs also, can you have a few examples in mind? Boys, girls, not examples, but features. Features of VLEs. Okay. Today we will not be doing chapter 8 past paper questions, maybe next week. Okay. Is next week your parents' meeting? You all know about the parents' meeting? No, don't know.
Don't know when.
You all don't know when, but you all know there is one happening, right? I think it's on the 12th only, next week. Edexcel O-level Kohuala. Oh, you all have time. Thursday, 22nd January. Okay, so you all have time to at least change our minds. Okay, everybody? 22nd January. So you all have time. Okay, right. Everybody, let's keep moving. Boys, girls, let's move. Can everyone come down to Wikis? Another online community here. Everybody come down to Wikis window. Now everybody, so far on the, girls look here window. Boys, all of you look here. Amma, all of you all. So for all the communities I showed you all, it was two-way communication now. You can see content, you can also post content. Now Wikis is going to be a bit different. In a wiki, generally, you only view content. Is it clear? Normally in a wiki, you don't contribute. You don't, if you want, you can, but generally you don't. You only go to a wiki to gather information, to know about something. Okay, read it first and then I'll give you all some real life examples. Okay. Is a website or database that is developed by many users, all of whom can add and edit content. When I say wiki, any examples come to your mind? Wikipedia. So Wikipedia, guys, it's not one person who developed it and published it. No, it is professionals from around the world that have come together and they share information which you can go and view. Is it clear? Almost any topic, guys, you go onto Wikipedia, you can get information about it. You want to know about any politician, any celebrity, any sportsman, you go onto Wikipedia, type their name, it will give you their full history and geography here. Is it clear? Can you go and edit that content? You can't edit, but can you make suggestions? You can make suggestions. You can go and make suggestions. Then whatever suggestions you make, there is a moderator. You know what a moderator does? A moderator will go through the suggestions you have made and they will check whether it's correct, whether it's accurate, whether it's up to date. And if they're happy with it, then they will publish it. Everybody okay with this? So let's say, for example, you go and you go onto Wikipedia and you search about some Sri Lankan politician and you notice that the information is outdated. You can go and suggest changes. Then the moderator will go through your changes and if he's happy with it, he will go ahead and publish it. Everybody okay with this? Okay? There's another site called WikiHow. Anyone knows about WikiHow? Very useful site. It's not as boring as Wikipedia. Okay? So when you go to WikiHow, let's say, for example, give me a question. How to change a car battery. Okay, you want to know how to change a car battery. WikiHow can help you. So WikiHow has lots of step-by-step tutorials that you can follow. Okay, so everybody, we go into WikiHow. Okay, so everyone, can you all read this? So the tagline, how to instructions you can trust. Okay, so for example, you can say how to change a car battery. Okay, so when you press enter, everybody, here there are various users who have given information about how to change a car battery here. Everybody okay with this? So over here, you can see over here, let's open the first one. 2 million people have viewed it, I think, right? So here, step by step, I think it's animations also. If I keep the cursor, no. Here it says, step number 1, park the car on a flat level. Okay, I think here you are. It shows how to open the bonnet. Then step number 3, find the battery here. Okay, step number 4, unscrew it. Okay, how to unscrew it. And here the details also, what side you should unscrew first. Okay, then this, then this, then, one by one they explain how to. Okay, so this is another example of a wiki here. Okay, everybody okay with this? Right, I'm going to minimize this. All right, everybody, can you all read the features of a wiki? So users can have accounts on a wiki so that they can also submit content. If they feel something is not good enough, they can also submit content. There would be an edit button, so you can submit suggestions. And there would be search tools where you can search for information that you're looking for. Okay. Then guys, girls, we have another one called forums. Forums are online platforms that allow people to carry out a discussion. Okay, so if you want, you can go and join a discussion and contribute your opinions as well. Everybody okay with this? A forum, so for example, sometimes you might have a question and you want input from people all over the world. You can go on to a forum and ask the question and people all over the world will start giving you answers. Everyone okay with this? Okay, can you all read forum? So everybody, we have, I forgot the name, what was it called? Stack Overflow. We have it's a coding forum. So if you have problems with your code, okay, your code is just not working, you need help with it now, you can post your coding on Stack Overflow. And various programmers from around the world can inspect your code and tell you most probably where you went wrong. Or let's say, for example, you're trying to do something to your code, but you do not know how to do it. You want to put a certain feature into your code, but you just do not know how to do it. Okay? So then on Stack Overflow, you can ask this question. And then developers and programmers from around the world can join in the discussion and tell you how to solve your problem. Everyone okay with this? In the last year's exam, many papers were leaked, right? Many of those papers were leaked through forums. People came onto forums and shared those papers, and then everybody got those. ICT wasn't leaked, but many other subjects had, the paper was leaked in many other subjects. And many of them, shared the information on forums. So immediately, many people knew about the paper. Okay, last time O-level, A-level paper, you all didn't know about it. Last time O-level, A-level, sorry? Not only chemistry, physics, accounting, economics. Okay? Many papers last year got leaked. And the problem was, why did so many people get to know about it? Because it was posted on forums. Okay? Sorry? Reddit. Okay? The student room, Quora. Okay? You can go there. So everybody, shall we have a look at some examples? So for example, I'll go to the student room. The student room, guys, it's mostly focused on UK students. But I'll just use it as an example, okay? Can you all read the definition over here? Largest online community for school, colleges and university students in the UK. So UK students benefit a lot from it. But we can still use it as an example. So shall I show it to you all? So give me a topic I can search for. Tell me something about ICT. Okay, how to score A. How to score. I'm not putting the asterisk because it might mess up the search algorithm. How to score high marks in ICT. We'll see if anybody has spoken about this topic. We'll see if anybody has spoken about this topic. Let's see. Where? Somebody has said they are struggling with GCE maths. One day ago, has anyone commented? How do you see that? No, let's go to the main page. The main page will I know how to work with it. Okay, so for everybody, I'll just put here Edexcel ICT below. I'll just put Edexcel ICT. We'll see what are people talking about Edexcel ICT here. Discussions are Edexcel psychology tips. Okay, there are 5 comments. We'll open it and see. I'm afraid of my future. Okay. A-level biology tips. Let's open it and see. What are they talking about over here? So this is somebody's advertising something, I think. Are they giving tips here? Okay, and then over here people are giving their own replies. Do I want to read some of these replies? Hey, don't waste your time making notes. I agree. You can find many notes in online, for example. Anyway, basically you can see over here, we have to spend some time and go through it. They are basically having a discussion over here. Okay, so a forum is a place where users can come together to discuss a common topic. So either you can be a contributor or you can be somebody who starts a topic. Everybody okay with this? Okay, right. Right. Okay, so guys, you can have groups. When you have a group, you can control who joins the discussion. Some discussions you can allow anyone to join. Otherwise, if you want, you can create a group and only certain individuals who are in the group can join the discussion. You can have moderators. You know who are moderators? People who check the comments before they get published. If you have a fear that somebody might come and spam the comments, somebody might put something inappropriate in the comments, you can have a moderator. Yeah? Before any comment gets published, the moderator reads it and approves it. Okay? Right. Can you guys keep going through it? You can have administrators. Administrators are also like moderators, but they have a few more rights. They can remove a member, they can add a member. Okay? Then you can have posts, you can have threads. You know what are threads? Threads are like tags. You can categorize your discussions. Okay? This is about Edexcel, hashtag Edexcel, hashtag O-level. Okay? You can have ratings. You can private or direct message users. Then guys, read the last feature. Safety features will be there. Like for example, URL censoring. You know what URL censoring is? You can't post any web addresses. When you post any address, any link you post, it will automatically be removed. Okay, this is to prevent anyone putting inappropriate comments. Okay, then for example, profanity filter. You know what's a profanity filter? The moment you put vulgar words, the platform itself will remove those comments. Okay, everybody. For example, if you take Daily Mirror, guys, Daily Mirror, they share news with you, know. For every news article, you can put comments. But in the comments, if you start using words that you shouldn't be using, the platform on its own will remove those comments. Okay, sometimes they might even block your account. Okay. Sometimes they might say something like, but normally there are filters already that will automatically block it. Okay. Even on YouTube, guys, we have that feature, profanity filter. If anyone puts anything vulgar, anything what you call inappropriate, the platform on its own will remove it. Okay? All good now? So we have gone through what? We have gone through social networking, we have gone through online gaming, online workspaces, VLEs. Now we have gone through forums as well. Okay? Then boys, girls, something that's going to come up, but I don't think any of you all are using it. I don't think any of you all are even using a forum, right? Anyone here uses forums? Use forums? But guys, forums are very useful, especially when you're studying and researching and all to find answers. Because even I myself, sometimes I'm trying to find more information about a topic. When you go into a forum, you will find students and teachers from various parts of the world giving resources that you can use to find information. Okay? Right, everyone, let's move to the next one. Video sharing and photo sharing sites. No need to give examples, right? What's the best example for video sharing? YouTube, right? YouTube is the best example I can give you all for video sharing sites. Okay? The entire operation of that platform is communication through videos. Can you guys read it? Can you read the function also? Allows people to access and share content created and uploaded by members of the community. So some of the features will be what? Everybody is going to have a user account or a profile. Okay, Abdullah, are you with me? Content management system where you can control the content that you put. You can upload videos, each video can have a title, each video can have a description, each video can have tags, each video can be in a playlist. Is it clear? We call that your content management system, where you control, you manage your content. You can put subtitles for your content, you can put captions for your content. Okay? Then you can put tags to categorize your content. Okay? Then there can be ratings where people can rate your content. You can allow people to comment. If you want, you can disable comments. Generally, if it's a controversial topic, you will disable comments. Okay, if it's a topic that you are worried people might, attack you for, you might turn off comments. Third-party integration, everyone know what this means? So for example, this platform and CapCut might be connected to each other. So directly from CapCut, you can post onto this platform. Directly from Canva, you can post onto this platform. This is what we call third-party integration. It's connected to another application as well. Okay? I don't have any examples. You all know about YouTube, right? Everybody? Then guys, girls, another online community, blogs and vlogs. I don't think any of you all have ever read a blog, but I'm sure all of you are very familiar with vlogs, right? Who do vlogs? YouTubers, influencers. They share videos of their life, of their personal experiences. Everybody, a blog and a vlog is like a diary that is made public. So you have somebody who loves traveling. Okay, you have somebody who loves traveling. Every time he travels, he shares his experiences for everyone to see and know about. Okay, so if he's sharing it in text form, we call it a blog. If he's sharing it in video form, we call it a vlog. Okay, blogging and vlogging. Okay, can you guys go through it? It's like a diary, but it's open for anyone to read, for anyone to view. Okay? So can you all go through the features of blogs and vlogs? Every user would have an account. There would be text editors for you to edit your content. You would have uploading tools. You would have tags to categorize your content. Users might be able to rate it. Okay, commenting would be possible. Third-party integration would be possible. These are some of the features of blogs and vlogs. Okay? All right, everyone. Shall we have a look at another online community, everybody? I hope you are remembering this in mind. We have gone through multiple online communities. Okay, there's a good chance we can finish this. There's another 20 minutes, so we should be able to. Then guys, social bookmarking. I don't think anybody is using it. Guys, normally forums, social networking communities do not allow you to share URLs. Everyone know what are URLs? URLs are links, no? Normally they don't allow you to share URLs. You know why? Because when you share URLs, what's going to happen to your platform? Will users remain on your platform? Users will not remain on your platform, right? Users will come to your platform and then start opening the links and they'll go away from your platform. You will be losing users. Is it clear? That's why generally, even Instagram doesn't allow you to post URLs. You can only put it as your bio. Isn't it? TikTok doesn't allow you to put URLs. X doesn't allow you to put URL. Is it clear? Many platforms do not allow you to put URLs because URLs is driving traffic out of their platform. You get it? And nobody will want traffic leaving their platform, right? Everybody will want to keep the traffic on their platform. Now, Facebook allows you to put URLs, but guys, have any of you use Facebook? When you use Facebook, guys, when you open a link, the link opens inside Facebook itself. You get it? Facebook has their own browser. So in Facebook, when you open a link, the link opens inside Facebook itself. So Facebook is tracking what you're doing on that website. You get it? But the other platforms don't have it. They don't allow you to put links. They want you to remain 100% on their platform only. Okay? But social bookmarking is like a forum, but you can share links. Is it clear? They allow you to share links. You can have a discussion, and in that discussion, you can share links. I'll give you all examples. Okay? Can you guys read it now? Allows users to categorize and share web documents and URLs so that other people can access them. So generally, guys, what I do sometimes is, let's say, for example, there is a cricket match going on. Okay, we'll say Sri Lanka and India is playing. I want to watch it. I want to watch it on the internet. Sorry? You also do the same thing. So you go on to social bookmarking sites and you say, watch Sri Lanka versus India live for free. And they'll give you so many links. There'll be other people who contribute. But be careful. Sometimes there could be people tricking you. They give you a link, you open that link. That link could be that link could be a website that's filled with malware. Okay, so be careful. Or sometimes it could be a link, you open it, it could be a spyware inside it. Be careful, but sometimes if you want to find information, shall I give you all an example, everybody? Reddit, for example. So I'll just take a quick example through Reddit. Everybody, give me something I can search for. We'll say, for example, Edexcel ICT textbook. So for example, IAL textbooks, if I open it, this is an A-level textbook. So here you go, somebody has given a link on where you can find the textbook. Is it clear? So now I have used this site, and this site, I don't know, I haven't seen any problems yet. Okay, the textbook is available on this, okay. And here, if you let me know what subjects you take, I can give you my books. Kind of a discussion going on over here. Okay, but be careful, guys. You do not know these users. Sometimes they might tell you this is the book, but it's not actually the book. It's a malware. What do we call that? How is that phishing? Phishing is, they send you a message and ask you for your personal details or ask you to open a link. It is a Trojan horse. It is Trojan. I'm saying, for example, if the student says, here you go, the PDFs of the textbooks, but when you download it, a malware gets installed. We call that a Trojan horse. So I'm telling you all, it can be useful. It can also be very dangerous because you do not know who this user is. Okay. So always access this site with caution. Okay. Right. So everybody, what was I telling you all? This is what we call social bookmarking, an online platforms that allows users to communicate, to discuss using URLs. Okay. They even allow you to upload documents. Okay. Examples are Pinterest, Dig, Pocket, Reddit, Stumble Upon, all of them. Okay. Can you guys go through the features? Everyone, features, please. With that, we have come to the end. We have only one more part. Come on, guys. Features of social bookmarking, please. I showed you all the video of this sharing too much of information online. The jigsaw, what do you call this guy? Did I show you all the video about sharing too much of information online? What it could happen? The young girl, I showed you all, right? Okay, you all saw that. Right, boys, girls, everybody. Now we have seen different online communities. Shall we go from top to bottom again? We saw social networking. Okay, this is a community. This is an online platform that brings people together for the purposes of socializing. Then we saw social networking. We saw online gaming, an online platform that brings people together for the purposes of gaming, right? Go on. VLEs, virtual learning environment, an online platform that brings users together for the purposes of learning. What were you saying? Online workspaces brings users together for the purposes of working together. Louder. Blogs and vlogs. Okay, an online platform where users can come together to share their experiences with others. Okay. Forums, a platform that can bring users together for the purpose of discussion. Wikis, an online platform that can bring users together to what you call gather information. You don't do a discussion there, you gather, you get information from there. Okay, so guys, you all know these are different online platforms. Okay, these are different online communities. Now the last part of our chapter says these are all good, these are all awesome, but we have a major problem with all of them. Which is, boys behind, are you all with me? The problem of anonymity. What does anonymity means? You do not know who the other person is. Is it possible, boys, Ashin, all of you all, is it possible for me to join any of these online communities with somebody else's name? Of course I can. Can I join with somebody else's profile pic also? I can. The platform is not going to stop me, and the platform has no way of verifying whether it's me or not me. Everybody okay with this? So all these online communities have one common problem, anonymity. Okay, the anonymity of others and them misrepresenting themselves. Sometimes for safety reasons, you can use anonymity, but not everybody uses it for safety reasons. Some people use it. Some people use it for what? To carry out what? To carry out activities that can be harmful towards the others. Now everybody, let's say for example, you want to speak out against the government. You want to expose what a politician has been doing. You have evidence of what you call the illegal activities that a politician has been doing, of example that somebody has been doing, you want to expose them. But you're worried if you expose them, you could get into a lot of trouble because they will know who did it. So what you can do is you can create a fake account and then expose them. So sometimes to give you the freedom of speech, anonymity can be extremely useful. But what's the other side of it? Some people misuse anonymity. Some people use anonymity to spread fake news, to make life difficult for the others, to trick others into giving out personal information. Is it clear? So anonymity has both sides, has its good side, has its bad side as well. Okay, everybody, can you all read it yourselves now? Members of online communities can choose to stay anonymous. Anonymous means nobody knows who is posting this. Okay, on Facebook, guys, on Facebook groups, you can put posts as an anonymous poster. So nobody knows who is posting it. Sometimes it's useful. For example, I have seen in Facebook groups, sometimes some people, they need help. They are financially stuck, they need help. They are a bit embarrassed to post it under their name. So what do? They post it as an anonymous user. Okay, anyone willing to help, directly message them and sort it out. Then for example, sometimes you have been wronged. Okay, what do you call? Somebody has wronged you, somebody has cheated you. You need help, you can post it as an anonymous user, exposing whoever cheated you. So sometimes it is useful. but sometimes people completely misuse it. Okay, can you guys read the next one? Anonymity can protect users. You can say what you want without anybody being able to harm you. But it also means that some users can misrepresent themselves. They can trick you, okay, by pretending to be someone that they are not. Okay, this is the problem of anonymity here. Can you guys read the next one? It can be dangerous to disclose too much personal information online. Everybody okay with this? Sometimes, guys, we post so much online that people can just go through your post and know you from A to Z. Who you are, what are you interested, where do you go, where do you work, who are your family members, where do you go on a regular basis, where did you go, where are you going. So much of information can be gathered by just going through your social media posts. And guys, there are people who will sit down and go through this information and try to create a what? Try to understand who you are. And then pretending to be you becomes very, very easy for them. Okay, so be careful about how much you post online. Okay, can you guys read this? For example, people could use this information for the purposes of grooming or to locate the person or their friends and family. Okay, based on what you post, it becomes very easy for somebody to pretend to be you. Is it clear? Okay, grooming is pretending to be you. Okay, the identity theft. Okay, or I can approach you as if I know you. So for example, I know yesterday you went to a restaurant, you had a lovely meal because you posted pictures on social media. You also posted who else had the meal with you. Is it possible for me to call you pretending to be from the restaurant and tell you, you know what, sir, you came yesterday at this time, because I will know the time, at least day or night, I will know. No, I will know how many people also you came with, right? By looking at your photograph. By looking at the photograph, sometimes if it's at the table, I can also see what food you ordered, right? And I can tell you, sir, you left something over here. Can you come and collect it today? Okay, I can say you left your credit card. Or I can say something. One of your friend's wallet was left here. Can you come and collect it today? And you'll think, okay, you're calling from the restaurant. You might think it's a genuine call. And you might actually have come to the restaurant to collect the wallet. And then what happens next? We do not know. Okay? So it becomes very easy for people to trick you. For people to cause harm to you. Okay? Everyone okay with this? Or they could call from the restaurant saying, sir, your payment didn't go through. There was a problem with your card. Can you give your card details again so we can, handle your payment? Or they can call you saying, sir, we want to give you a refund because, you gave us a 5-star review. Can you give us your bank details so we can refund the amount? And you will think, okay, they're actually calling from the restaurant and you might give your bank details. And then they can do whatever they want to do. It has happened to many people as well. Okay? So be very particular about how much you post online. Okay, right. Can you guys read the next one? In some cases, location data can be given away. Where you went, exactly where you went. Okay? Either on purpose or by uploading geotag photographs. You know what are geotag photographs? Tagging your location. So sometimes at a restaurant, sometimes you're at your friend's place. And when you post a picture, automatically location is enabled. So the stalker or whoever is looking at the picture knows exactly where your friend is located now. Okay? Keep reading it, guys. Sometimes, guys, you go on a holiday, on the first day itself, you post photos of the hotel you're staying at. So the person who's looking at it now knows for the next 2-3 days where you're going to be here. Is it clear? They now know next 2-3 days exactly where you are. Okay, so there are different ways people will use this information. Okay. So everyone read the last paragraph. To reduce this risk, online safety organizations advise individuals to think carefully about how much of their personal information they want public. Okay? And not to post publicly any images containing information about their location. Not only location, guys, anything related to your personal life, I would recommend not posting it publicly. You know what publicly means? Anybody can see it. Try to have private profile so you know who can see what you post. But even though you know who can see what you post, is it possible for it to go outside that circle also? It's very much possible to go outside that circle because somebody can follow you pretending to be somebody else. Is it clear? And you might accept their follow request. So be very, very particular about what you post online. Okay? Right. Then guys, shall we move on to the next page as well? Page 140. It is also recommended that users check and update their privacy settings regularly. You know what this is? You know the meaning of privacy? Privacy means being able to do what you want without anybody knowing about it. That's what privacy means. But on the internet, can you really do that? Maybe your family members won't know what you're doing, but the device knows everything that you're doing. The platform knows everything that you're doing. Because what do they ask? They ask access to your microphone, access to your webcam, access to your contacts, access to your keyboards, access to your messages, isn't it? When you install Instagram, you have to agree to all this. Otherwise, you can't use the app. Because the app says we need access to all this to know your interests. Then only we can show you ads. Exactly. So if you disagree, they can't make money out of you. So they're not going to allow you. So privacy settings is, guys, go and check what can they track about you. What do they have access to? Everyone okay with this? Okay, so from time to time, check your privacy settings and see what can the app access about you. Okay? And then can you guys see the final one? Finally, we spoke about this in chapter 7 also. When staying, what do you call the 3 steps to staying safe online? Don't publish too much of personal information. We are calling it what? Zip it. Not report, you said flag it. Okay? And block it. Okay? Zip it, flag it, and block it. Okay? Everybody, do I go through this last sentence over here? Finally, members of online community should report anyone who they think may be misrepresenting themselves, who is acting in a way that puts members of the community at risk. Guys, you would have seen, right? Sometimes fake accounts being created. The moment you see it happening, immediately go ahead and report those accounts. Okay? Right then, guys, with that, we have come to the end of chapter 8. Next, we have chapter 9. Chapter 9 is a long chapter. It would take some time. Okay? Guys, we are not done. We have 3 minutes, right? Can we have a look at chapter 7 past paper questions? At least one question. Everybody, chapter 7 past paper questions, have a look below. Let's do at least one question before you all go. I get to go upstairs, man. Next week then, okay? Everybody, chapter 7, please. Everybody, page number 6, hurry up, please. Chapter 7, page 6. Everyone, look at page 6 below. Boys, girls, you don't have it with you. And bring it. Everybody, page 6. Chapter 7. Chapter 7, page 6. Give 2 drawbacks to Usher's employee of him working from home. One second, huh? Drawbacks to the employer. So what do you all tell me?
Asha may not be working productive, effectively because he's in a distracting.
Don't say Usher, say employees. Employees may, everybody, employees may, very important we say may not work effectively since they will be having many distractions at home. Okay, employees may not work effectively. Any other drawback? Employer, not the employee, employer. Imagine your employees are working from home. What are the drawbacks you can face? Don't say like that.
Employees may not finish the work on time.
Isn't that similar to the first one? May not work effectively. Sorry? Okay, time zone. Okay, arranging meetings could be difficult due to time zone issues. Employees are working from home, they could be in different countries. For you to arrange a meeting, one is just getting up, another one is now going to bed, another one is, after 5 p.m. For you to arrange a meeting could be very difficult. It could be very difficult to arrange meetings due to time zone issues. Okay? Give me one more. Very good. Or you could just say data security concerns, right? Everybody, data security concerns. You do not know how your company data is being used at home. Who is viewing it? Who has access to it? Okay, data security concerns. Okay. Right, everybody. Until we meet again tomorrow for your practicals, everybody, please take care, stay safe. We'll be starting what tomorrow? We'll be starting spreadsheets tomorrow. We have started it, but we'll start again from the beginning tomorrow. Okay, take care then. See you all tomorrow at the same